raise your right hand to be sworn. I state your name.
Jesse White,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of the Secretary of State
the duties of the office of the Secretary of State
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, Mr.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing me to be here with you today. But before I begin, I'd like to recognize a few of our honored guests. Former Governor Ronner, former Governor Pat Quinn, Senator Durbin, Senator Duckworth, Mayor Romney, President Cullerton, Speaker Madigan, Danny Davis, who happens to be my congressman, the unions, the union leaders, the precinct captains, the precinct committeemen, the county chairman, ward committeeman, and my Alderman Walter Burnett, Billy Dyson, Bob Lawson, Tom Benigno, Bob Yeager, Leo Lucius, the list goes on and on. Thank you. But before they part the stage, I'd like to introduce my family to you. We have Glenna Jones, who is my daughter, Carl White, my sister, Jesse White III, and he is an engineer in biomedical. Susan Jones, my granddaughter, she's a world-class gymnast. So with that, I want to thank Toya Harvey, Judge Toya Harvey, for administering the oath. And by the way, before I'm ahead of myself, will the Jesse White family please stand up? If you are part of the Jesse White family, stand up. Otherwise, I'll have to suspend your license from here. To Ray Berryhill, he prayed for me this morning at church. He used to be one of my students. Reverend Berryhill. I'd like to congratulate J.B. Pritzker. I've known him for about 35 years. And I know about his commitment to duty. I know that not only will he take on the job, but he'll take on the responsibility that goes with it. Juliana Stratton, I love, admire, and respect her because she too will hit the ground running, making us proud of the fact that we've elected her to this office. Juliana, you said that you're the first African American to serve as Lieutenant Governor. I just happen to be the first African American to serve as Secretary of State. With the name White. Maybe I need a little sensitivity training. My good friend Mike Frericks, Comptroller, Sudan Mendoza. JB, I know for a fact that you're going to be a true representative of the people of the state of Illinois. And I'm going to look forward to working with you because I know where your heart is. I know that you want to make the state what it should have been a long time ago and what could possibly be in the future. So, JB, thank you for giving, thank you for caring, and thank you for getting involved with this process. The campaigns are over. It's now time for us to get back to work. I look forward to working with all of you to make this state the state that it should have been, the state that we want it to be. And of course, when we work together, wonderful things happen. It's a wonderful things going to be happening here in the state of Illinois. I am honored to have been given an opportunity to serve as your Secretary of State for the past 20 years. And thanks to you, I received the largest number of votes in midterm election in the history of the state of Illinois. And I run the largest Secretary of State in the United States with about 3,600 employees, a large budget, with a lot of wonderful and caring people who will not only take on the job, but they'll take on the responsibility that goes with it. So when you come into one of my 130 facilities, you no longer have to bring your duffel bag, sleeping bag, or your lunch bill. They get you in and out in a timely manner. And so, along with that, you no longer have to be treated in a disrespectful manner. We show love, and that's important. Public services give me an opportunity to run an office that provide those meaningful services to you in a timely and happy, professional manner. I want you to also remember too that I'm in your wallet, and in some cases I'm in your purse. So remember too that he who giveth can't take it away. We provide a multitude of services to the people of the state of Illinois, and I'm really proud of the fact that my employees have taken on the responsibility of delivering those services to you in a highly professional manner in a timely way. And we're proud of the fact too that we're saving lives. We have a program called a GED, Graduated Driver's License. And we teach our young people from 16 to 17-year-olds how to get from point A to point B in a safe and responsible manner. There are 16-year-olds lost their lives in Tazewell County. So I decided to establish a committee that would spend some time carving out ways and means by which we could help these young people to live a long and a productive life. And so we came up with the Graduated Driver's License Program, which will mean that parents have to spend 50 hours behind the wheel with their young driver, 10 hours at night, because we know that nighttime driving creates a problem for our young people, and only one unrelated person in the automobile with you for the first 1 year period of time. And as a result of that program, there has been a 51% reduction in the loss of lives in the hands of our teen drivers. And then we came with another program, the BAID device, B-A-I-D, breath, alcohol, inhibition, interlock device, which means if you get a DUI and while your matters are being adjudicated, you can ask for this device to be placed in your car, you blow into the tube, if alcohol is detected, then the car won't start. We've had a 50% reduction in the loss of lives at the hands of these potential drug drivers. I'm also in charge of the organ and tissue donor program. Here in Illinois, we have 4,700 people on the waiting list for an organ. 4,700 people die each year because the organs have not arrived in a timely manner. We ask that when you're alive and well, give blood, when you're no longer here, give organs, and when you've done those two things, it will help to save a life. One person can provide life, one can put a life for 25 individuals. So if you have not signed up for part of this program, please do so. We don't want your organs now, we'll take them later. We have reformed our truck driving program. We brought on a fellow by the name of Jim Burns. He's a former U.S. attorney from the Northern District of Illinois. He came to our office and he's there now, making sure that we bring integrity back to the Secretary of State's office. running the largest Secretary of State office in the nation. I have 5,000 libraries that come under my jurisdiction. I've visited about 2,700 of them. Our mission is to make sure that they have the tools that are necessary for them to help individuals become better educated and better informed. And then I have 250 literacy programs that are out there to help senior citizens to learn how to read and write, and for not becoming a victim of the various scams that are out there, because now they know that they can read the print that's on the page. I want to thank my staff for their commitment to duty, and I also should share with you too that I have a funny kind of a background. I was a state lawmaker for 16 years. The Cook County Recorder of Deeds for 6, 20 years in this office, 10 years in the military, jumping out of perfect good airplanes, all the way. And 8 years professional baseball in the Cub organization, 33 years as a teacher, and 59 years as coach and founder of the Jesse White Tubman team, and yet another 150 years old. I was a gymnast as a kid, taught gymnastics in college, taught for the Board of Education Park District YMCA. And out of professional baseball, I was asked to pull in the gym show. And the one gym show in December 1959 came this program. We've had over 18,000 young people to come through it. We now have 300 on the team, 290 in training, and the young people have become leafless, smokeless, and pipeless. They cannot practice pharmacy without a license. You know what I'm talking about, no drugs. They cannot drop out of school to become a part of SWU, Sidewalk University. They drop out of school, hang around the courts, get themselves in trouble with the law, and get arrested, and then it costs we the taxpayers roughly about $30,000 a year to put one person in prison for 1 year. 83% of the people in prison today have not graduated from high school, so now you know who they are, I know who they are, and I'm going to try to save as many as I possibly can. When I think about the people who helped me to be where I am today, I think about a fellow by the name of George Dunn, who's the longest serving president of the Cook County Board. He asked me to run for state representative in a district that was 83% white, 12% black, facts, and others, and I thought it was an uphill battle. Lincoln Park, the Paul River North, Streeterville, the Gold Coast area, Magnificent Mile, Streeterville, Old Town, Ranch Triangle, and Cabrini Green. It was from the Gold Coast to the Soul Coast. And so I served that capacity for 16 years. I guess I fooled him with the name White. I need a little sensitivity training. And then when I think about my gymnastic coach, Vince Schoenfelder, Alonzo Krim, Russ Chappell, my basketball coach in high school, Fred Ross, Ironman McInnes, Alvin Tappy, who played for the Cubs. I played in the Cub organization. He was my manager. Phil Cavaretta, some of those names you may not remember. Pete Beeser, Rip Collins. And then I attended college at Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama. Dr. King was my minister. I was the captain of the basketball team. And I see Alderman Sawyer was here. I lived in the same dormitory with your father, sir. And Dr. King was our minister. And Rosa Parks was arrested for sitting in the wrong part of the bus, and after every basketball game, he would give me $20. That was legal then, it's not legal now. And so at church, he said that he was asked to lead the effort to desegregate the Montgomery transit system. He was going to use the nonviolent means approach. And he said if you get struck on one cheek, you turn so you get struck on the other cheek. I raised my hand and said, Jesse White, what can I do for you? I said, Dr. King, you know I'm from Chicago, and we don't operate like that. So he said, just follow the script, Jess, all is well. And so I want to thank him for allowing me to come his way, or pass his way. And in closing, I'm honored to serve the people of the state of Illinois. I will be at my duty station tomorrow, discharging my duties to the best of my ability. And I'm going to say to you, Jesse White, reporting for duty.